What's going on, Credit Snipers? This is your boy Carlos Estrada Vega with the Credit Assassins. Guys, I'm excited that you guys are here today. Today we are going to be talking about one of the essential steps that you need to take in order to create the foundation of your business credit. Now, it's DUNS, your DUNS number. So DUNS stands for Data Universal Number. Now, this number is a 9-digit number that is given to you or to your entity by Dun & Bradstreet. Now, Dun & Bradstreet is one of the biggest bureaus when it comes to the business size of credit. There is no TransUnion on this side, but there is what you call your small business Experian, your Dun & Brad, which is the biggest one, and your small business Equifax and Experian. So I don't know if I said it, but so Experian and Equifax and Dun & Bradstreet. So I want to make sure that you guys know what to do, how to get this number, especially because a lot of things are changing in 2022. So I want to make sure I give you an update of what's the latest information for you to have in order for you to have that fundability that we always talk about for you to get the credit or the lending that you need in order to start up your business or to start your business or to scale your business. But before I continue, guys, I appreciate that you guys are here today with me. Thank you for taking the time to at least looking at what we have or what I could provide to you, and even staying up to the moment of this video. But I promise you it's gonna be worth your while, or worth your while, and I promise you that you're gonna get some nuggets from here, because my goal is to help you to create a better business for you, so you can create that legacy wealth that we all are looking for our family. So before I continue, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe, click on that bell icon, click on all, so that you'll be notified every time that I post some new content. Now, at the same time, guys, please give me the thumbs up. I love if you guys help me out, because I want to bring this content, the value that I'm putting in front of you today, to many more. I know that it is not easy, and look, I never had a mentor that walked me through the ropes, but I was able to find someone to actually taught me or mentor me on how to find the information. So I want to make sure that I give you that information, the latest information, because I love to do this research. I love to find this out. And I know you guys have a lot of questions out there, and I want to make sure that I cater to what you guys are looking for and what I see the trend going, specifically what's going on today in the world. But go ahead, don't forget, give me the thumbs up, smash it, hit it, do whatever you want, and let's continue. So what's a DUNS number? Like I said before, a DUNS number is a 9-digit number, 9-digit identifier given by Dun & Bradstreet. Your DUNS is your Data Universal Number. It identifies your company, and it is required by every lender out there, just like your EIN, which is your identifier, your employee identification number for your business, just like your social security for you. Now, your DUNS number is required for you to have contracts with government, for you to be able to contract with all the companies in the United States, for you to file your taxes, for you to open a business account, for you to even go ahead and get credit from all the creditors. So guys, this is something that's required. So if you haven't done so, if you created your company and this is the first step right now, then go ahead, go to Dun & Bradstreet and go ahead and create a DUNS number. Now, something that I'm going to tell you, I'm gonna tell you from the get-go. Dun & Bradstreet is just like a bureau, a credit bureau. So they are going, once you create your number, so by the way, your number is free. You don't have to pay for it. You just need to do legwork. There's a lot of information that you need to give in. They need to verify who you are. They need to verify your business, and it will take up to 30 days. In very few instances, if you require for this to be expedited, and you pay an extra fee, just in case you're trying to go ahead and apply for an SBA loan or any other type of grant, something that may require you to have a DUNS number way faster, then you pay an extra fee. Other than that, guys, the credit building program that they have and everything else, guys, it is not necessary. You can find everything online. We can help you. We have a credit building program that will be so much less and covers all three bureaus and the lending. The only credit building system that they have, and they'll show you how to build your credit with Dun & Bradstreet. Let's not forget that that's not the only credit bureau. In order for you to acquire your 80 paychecks or above, remember, paychecks goes from 1 to 100. 80 and above is the golden nugget right here. It's where you want to be in order for you to be lendable as a business. And in order for you to have an 80 or above, you need to have the wealth needs to be spread over all 3 credit bureaus, not just Dun & Bradstreet. So keep that in mind. They are going to heavily market to you. So make sure you don't need to buy anything. Just create your DUNS number, get it. It should take you about 30 days. If you're not in a rush, then don't pin the expedited option. But just go ahead and get your DUNS number. But at the same time, do not forget to go to your IRS.gov. And also, it's a free service for you to get your EIN, which is your employee identification number. Now, over 300 million businesses, not nationwide but worldwide, because DUNS number is required for a lot of businesses if you want to do business in the United States. But the UK, Australia, and a lot of countries in Europe also require for a company to have a DUNS number. So it's not something only that we use in the United States. You got to keep in mind that what DUNS or Dun & Bradstreet does is validate and make sure that you are a credible company. So this is what kind of puts at ease a lot of the lenders. This is why they require to make sure that you are not a scammer or a company that just popped up and it's going to be gone tomorrow. So Dun & Bradstreet will do a rigorous background on your company and on you, just to make sure that you are not only a legal citizen or resident in the United States, if you are doing business in the United States, or if you are somebody from abroad, that you actually say that you are who you say you are. So remember, Dun & Bradstreet and your DUNS number will validate and make sure that you are credible in order for a lending company to be able to lend to you. Now guys, so what I said to you is mainly if you're starting a company. So let's just say you started your company already and you already have an EIN, but you don't know if you have a DUNS number. So what I'll tell you is, and I'll put the link under this video, go to the Dun & Bradstreet website and you could ask DUNS lookup, or you could Google DUNS lookup, and you'll see it'll ask you for your business name, your business address, and it will let you know if you are registered or not. One thing, and this is something that happened to me, the name of my umbrella company is a little long. So when I first started my business and when I registered the right way with the Department of the State. So do make sure that your information matches with what the Department of the State, Dun & Brad, and also the IRS has. They all need to match, because this is guys, this is so paramount right here for you to make sure this step is right, because this step right here could be costing you to get qualified for lending. So make sure that that name matches with what Dun & Bradstreet. And I'll tell you what, that happened to me. The name of my company was backwards. It was the ultimate, and it was the name, and it was backwards. So the name was, and then the ultimate. So I couldn't find it. I did have a number, and I was, that's the thing. I jog everything down, I file everything. So that's why I was able to find it. But I even went into the website and I couldn't find my own company. So I had to call in and to make sure I look, and I had to send my items of incorporation, even my New York State certificate. Yes, I am in New York. So the New York State certificate for my business, and to make sure that they had it the correct way. And I didn't know that was costing me for me to not even, some of my on Net 30, my vendors weren't able to report to Dun & Brad and the other credit bureaus because the name was wrong. So my Dun & Brad's was live. I had an active business. I had an active business register, but the name was backwards. So guys, I'll advise you, please do so. Make sure that this information is correct, because it may be costing you a lot of money. All right guys, so let's just say you haven't set it up, and when you go through the process of doing the Dun & Brad's verification and validation of your business, it's gonna be very extensive information about you, about your business, what you do. One of the main things that I'm going to ask, and some of the things that I want to make sure I highlight, is to make sure that when you register your business, make sure that you don't set yourself up into certain high-risk industries. So for example, anything dealing with munitions, anything dealing with credit, anything dealing with banking, it is considered a high risk industry. So for example, you know, my company, we are the Credit Assassins. Guess what? We are professional service. We're not lying. I want you to be ethical on this. But if I put the company as a credit or financial, that's something that is gonna raise flags. And even though everything that we're doing is correct, because we're not even doing the credit monitoring or credit repair, we're just doing a credit education basis type of course, it will flag it. So what I'm doing, I'm teaching others. I'm giving you financial and professional services. So that's what we did, and it allowed us not to be flagged. So what I'm trying to make sure is, do know now, if your company deals with specifically repair or munitions, or you're going into banking, then go ahead, guys. You need to be ethical and truthful about your company, and just know that they're gonna do a little more scrutiny. They're gonna ask you for more paper. They're gonna try to make sure who you are, find out where you come from, and what's the purpose of the business. So just be prepared to an extra paperwork and extra legwork. That's it. Other than that, guys, if you're here for business, you know that I advise you to continue the same path, because it's the only path that's going to bring you that generational wealth that you want. Guys, two things that I know that I've seen in the past that kind of affect the lendability of your business if it doesn't match is the number of employees. Dun & Bradstreet is going to ask you all of this. So if you have a projected number of employees, just make sure 1 to 5, 1 to 10, I think is the option. If when you go ahead and apply for loans and you said that it's only you, then that's going to cause a discrepancy on the information that Dun & Bradstreet has. Dun & Bradstreat has, and the information that you have put in your application. So anything with the income, your annual income, if you have one in Dun & Bradstreet and the other one in your application, then that's something that you should definitely take in consideration. If you put one up and one, then make sure that it matches in the other. That, guys, all of this to the address. Now, I understand if you're starting your business, when you first start your business, if you don't have a physical address or a virtual address, then if you must put your home address, then go for it. But one of my advices to all of you is to make sure you get a virtual address before you even start your business. And you could use that as the grounds of, for the business. So there's many services out there, and I'm not gonna go into it. You could definitely Google it. You'll find out, but get yourself a virtual address. But if you do, make sure that information matches on all bureaus, to include this Department of State, IRS, and also Dun & Bradstreet. Guys, thank you for staying with me today. Thank you for listening to this whole content, and I hope this helps you. Why? Because this is one of the essential steps of building your business, or building the fundability for your business. Now, if by any chance you know any of the tricks when it comes down to Dun & Bradstreet and anything that we didn't cover, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Let us know how we did. Hey, in the military, we do something called the AAR, the After Action Review or Report. Now, we go to what went well, what we need to improve, and what was done. Now let me know how we did. How can we improve this content for you guys? Because you guys are the viewer, and you guys who we are catering to. Now, let's make sure, let's have comments that go back and forth. And if you guys want to actually add anything to it, and then if you want me to expand on this, let me know. Guys, thank you for being here today. If this was your first time, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Click on that bell icon. Click on all, so like that you'll be notified for the new videos that come out every single day. We're posting between 1 to 3 different videos every single day, and I want to make sure that you guys benefit from it. At the same time, guys, give me the thumbs up. This is going to help the algorithm, so we could bring this value, this content, to many, many more people. Until the next time, my name is Carlos Estrada Vega, and I am the Credit Assassin, and I'll see you in the next video.